Hey guys, welcome to our Shay's Intuition. It's Shay. So, welcome to my channel, you guys. This is a reading for Pisces for December 2019. For December 2019, Pisces. So, this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. If it does, please like, subscribe, and share. You guys, I just want to let you know subscribing is free. So, feel free to subscribe. It's just a way for you to know when I put out new content, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit. Please give me a message to give to Pisces for December 2019. Please give me a few cards to represent their current state. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all feel empowered. Like you can conquer the world. Something good just happened. Some money's rolling in. Something big happened for my Pisces. I started working, got a new job, got a management job, wrote a book, and you're walking out on faith. The Nine of Swords fell out for you. You're walking out on faith. This has to do with a job. This has to do with some financial stability. You're walking out on faith. You're not sure where it will lead you, but you're just like, what do I have to lose? You guys, you also have for your current state is the Page of Death. The Page of Death speaks of a woman or a man that is content with whatever they do. The thing is that they don't just do it for themselves. They do it for other people. So although it's breaking back work, as you see, she's leaning over, cleaning this chicken, plucking feathers. If you have ever done that, and you had a chicken from alive to dead, and you plucked and you burnt and you boiled that chicken till those feathers fell off, as you know I have done, that you can tell. That is a hard job. And to do more than one chicken, to feed groups of people that's probably ungrateful, it's really hard. But you take initiative. It's okay. It's like, you're like, it's okay. I'm doing it from my heart. I enjoy doing it. Whether if they like it or not, I'm doing it for me. And that is what you're getting out of this. That it's okay. I got it. I'm doing it myself. You have the Devil card. You're releasing any toxicity that's in your life. I think that maybe you have someone that was super toxic, or maybe a toxic relationship, and you just learning how to remove yourself from certain situations, and that is absolutely okay. The Devil is one of those cards that brings a lot of fear when it arrives in a reading. Am I going to hell for this? They're cheating, aren't they? Is someone cursing me? I'll never be free. These are the most common things people exclaim when seeing the card. And we can surely find infidelity, lies, addictions, hexes, in the work of negative spirits when this card shows up. However, in many readings, what we find instead are the currents, projections, and shadow side. The Orsha traditions have a long history of being maligned. They are seen as savage, primitive, and evil by many. Excuse me. Often people will come into my shop and say, someone cursed me with the Centera black magic. Can you help? Along with its cousin voodoo, these traditions bear the brunt of the shadow side of society and religion. My godmother told stories of co-workers who would literally get mad at her when she said she could not tell them the winning lottery numbers. Here is this card. We find all the negative ideas the world has placed on top of these traditions. People often come looking for magical powers to bind a lost lover, curse an enemy, or beat out others at work. For some, the idea of working with Orsha may come with a feeling of transgression and even ostracize them in their family or community. So people go in secret to see a diviner when life is impossible. For others, there is no duality between being Catholic on Sunday and working with the Orsha at home. They say the truth will set you free. It may not be as easy as that in action, but the truth will certainly point you in the right direction. Yet this card shows that often the truth is mirrored in projection, fear, and other people's agendas. Being truly free comes with a cost, real or perceived, that the person must make peace with them. That the person must make peace with. The more a person is coming from a place of desire for control, domination, or power, the more likely they are to make more poor decisions. A dishonest person. Someone is seeking to control you from their own ends. Admit what you really want and then explore why you think you cannot have it. Bad business deals. A dishonest relationship. The solutions to this card, the situation that you're in, is to clean yourself and take the water to the crossroads. Let go of the indoctrination that no longer serves you. Let go of things that no longer serve you. Make peace with your ancestors. Go to therapy. Note, in reality, the idea of a devil is non-existent in the Orishas tradition, as its core is a fundamental lack of understanding of more magical religions. In making this card, I ponder remaining a projection. You guys, I don't know if you're using dark magic, shadow magic, or whatever you're using. You're probably using magic you don't even know what you're using. Out of hatred, out of anger, out of just feeling like you've been deceived. And you have been. But guess who deceived you? You of all people deceived you, because you have an intuition that definitely pointed you in the right direction. And if you're deceiving someone or somebody's manipulating you, you need to speak up. And you need to say what it is. Or you can stay just like this. This is the current state that you're in. You're doing things, you're walking out on faith, and you're doing things for individuals that's not really for yourself, but it is for yourself. It's like you have programmed yourself to think that the things that you're doing for other people is for you. I mean, it's for you, and that you enjoy it, but you're stupid. You really don't. I mean, I'm not calling you stupid. I'm just saying that the situation right here is not an ideal situation. So if whoever I'm speaking to, whatever situation you're in, you're only going to get deeper to a point where it's going to be even harder for you to get out. You're walking out on faith, hoping that you don't get stabbed in the heart on the way out, but not realizing that you have already been your own destruction. This could be for the cross watcher too, you guys. So this is a general reading. I don't want you to take it as if this is a reading to you. It could be a reading for all the energies that's being put into this reading. Thank you so much, Spirit. Spirit, please give me a message to clarify Pisces current state. If it smells like shit, then it's what? It's shit. Entanglement, the root chakra. You guys, thank you so much, Spirit. You guys are putting yourself in a situation you don't have to be in. All because you think you're doing something for yourself. In all reality, you're not. You're not doing this for yourself. Somebody is using you. And you know it, but you don't want to know it. Like, you can be your worst, the hardest victim. Like, you could be your worst enemy. Seriously. Especially if Spirit is telling you something you're not following. Ooh. All right now. So you have the winter card, the spring card, the root chakra, and the entanglement. The entanglement speaks of not knowing which direction to go in. The entanglement speaks of allowing people to web things inside of your life and you just follow suit. Not making decisions for yourself, but allowing other people to make decisions because you are too oblivious to the things that are happening that you don't want to make a decision. You want them to make decisions for you. Good luck with that. The root chakra, the winter, and the spring card. And I'm being told to use my old deck on y'all. Okay. Where is she? Do I even have her out? I don't even have my old deck out. But okay. You guys. Let me see something. Let me do this for y'all. Because I got the root chakra. And that's just letting me know that maybe there is some things that you aren't doing. Or not doing correctly. And I think that you have the wrong mind state on what you're doing. But that's okay. You'll learn. That's how people learn. In my passion, I realize my right to be here. And from this, I recognize the creative seed that is who I am. Your root chakra is your connection to the earth. And from this place, the energy of physicality is taken in. This is the fuel that mobilizes manifestation, passion, physical healing, and the feel-good sensation that washes throughout your body, making you feel alive. As a powerful force which through history has been much malign, feared, or craved, it is not hard to see the many lessons that reside in the experience of the chakra. As dynamic energy moves with a strong earth connection of innocence, animals are often attracted to empaths. They sense the gentleness and inner loving nature and feel safe in the empath's presence. This brings much joy to the empath. Human interaction is usually more challenging. As the root chakra opens and closes in the presence of another, empaths often wonder about the root's meaning. Often, this is perceived as chemistry or passion. This can start the beginning of a physical relationship. Physical connections to others and relationships can be very positive and powerful, but if the root energy is abused or taken without permission, soon the experience takes the relationship on a dark and negative road. As an empath, you must always be cognitive of the sharing of your root energy. Whom you attract in a relationship must be guarded from the deepest of intuition. Because of this higher knowing of earth energy, the deep innocence and playfulness can be perceived as weakness. Empaths are often attracted to and attracted by the narcissist early on in their lives. This ultimately serves as a tool for the discernment and teaches major life decisions that serve to empower you to navigate a healthier knowing of self. As an empath, the right to be here can also be challenged because of overwhelming outside energies that are absorbed by our bodies. Often physical pain is felt without an illness or trauma being present to give it meaning. This can create worry and add to the energies of disconnecting from the root. It's hard to like your body when you are in pain. Understanding the curative power of the root and believing in your right to physically be here will quickly add to your enjoyment of your earthly journey. Do I feel alive and powerful? Do I allow my passions to manifest? Do I know deep in my soul that I have a right to be here? What did I say? Didn't I say that you are opening yourself up to somebody that is manipulating you? And you're so blind that you don't even know that they are manipulating you to do things for them when you think you're doing it for yourself. You're going to end up hurting yourself. But let me tell you, this is a lesson within this. You'll learn a lesson. This is what life is about. If you don't want to use your intuition, then you have free will. So if you stay in a situation where your intuition has been beating you down to get out of, guess what? You're going to learn a lesson. And you're going to learn it the hard way. And I'm not sorry. Because I learned, we all learn lessons. I'm disturbed that you have to learn it this way. However, you're going to learn a lesson of being entangled with an individual that is manipulating you. Because somewhere in your heart, you feel like if you do what they ask you to do, you're going to get fulfillment of wishes. And believe me, baby, the wishes that you're wishing on is not built on a steady foundation. So whatever you think is coming out of this is not going to be the way you think it's going to be. It's not going to look the way you think it's going to look. The spring card speaks of allowing things to blossom the original way. Stop trying to control things that you can't control. And the winter card speaks of being dormant. But also you have 22. So, I use numerology in my reading. So the 2 and 2, that's 4. So that's duality. You have to understand that whatever goes around comes around. And whatever you do to other individuals will come back to you on a platter. Karma doesn't lose addresses. So if this isn't a reading for you, Pisces, this might be a reading for your counterpart, your cross watcher. But this situation that you're in is down a very narrow path. Make sure whoever's with you have the same understanding that you have when it comes to a situation, whatever relationship you're in. Just make sure that you guys are on the same path. That's all. It comes with communication. Even though, so this is what I do. I don't care what you say out your mouth. I go off of your actions. If you do things that makes me think that you are being manipulative, or just anything that makes my intuition leap, I'm going to go with that, because this is part of my lesson that I've learned. I can't sleep on that, and I can't just use free will, because free will is what got me there in the first place. So if you're doing things and it's outside of your character or outside of the actions that you take, you can say whatever you want to me. But if you are actively doing things to make me feel a certain type of way, I can't control that. And this is where I'll make my decision. I have to love me more than I love anybody else. So if I feel like I'm uncomfortable, I'm going to have to let you go. Does that make sense? Love yourself. You are the prize. They're not. So love yourself more than anybody can love you. And then you'll be filled up to a point that if a person stops loving you, you won't feel no type of way. It will hurt you. But guess what? You love you so much that you won't physically hurt you. You understand me? It's like you guys are you're stuck in a rut, and you've been in this rut for a while. And you're walking out on faithfulness. Not using intuitions, if I should say. You're just walking out there. Dag is falling from the sky. You just, oh, la, 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 la. Oh, wait a minute. He has an umbrella. What the fuck is that going to save you from? But that's fine. This is where your lessons are falling at. We're using the old deck to finish this reading off with. Okay, you guys? Thank you, Spirit, so much. Please give me a message to give to Pisces for December 2019, or which direction they should take for 2020. Thank you so much for your messages. Thank you. Thank you.
You know the car gotta get moved.
So yes, you have to remove. So what Spirit wants to tell you for the last ending of this reading is that you have the Sun card in reverse. So whatever plans that you had, it lacks foundation. So until you start realizing that you can't build things off of shaky foundation, you'll realize how to set your life up. You have also the King of Wands. The King of Wands is speak of someone that is a natural born leader that can lead the pack. However, you are blindsided. But maybe you can get out of this with the Three of Wands once you realize that leaving things that no longer serve you behind. Pick what is best for you and move forward, because that's the only way you'll progress and find success. You have to pick you first. You have to know you're the prize. All right, Pisces, this is your reading for December 2019. I hope it helps someone. You guys, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And Merry Christmas. You guys, I will be doing a bonus reading. Only it goes off of the likes and the comments and the views. Okay? So let's see if I see you before the New Year's. But if not, you guys, Happy New Year's. And I hope this reading helps someone. You guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Love you.